Good morning. Friday morning. I had a day where I spent most of it capturing moments. Looking back at what I had captured this morning, I've noticed I had quite a few that for me were intriguing. I'm finding I am creating me. And so that's what I'm going to talk about this morning. I am creating me. I've mentioned a few times how when we start becoming aware of who we are, when we start doing our work, when we start healing our own selves, who we are comes out. A lot of times there are things that will happen in your life, opportunities in your life that are going to just appear what might seem out of nowhere, but it isn't. It's God in the universe lining you up for the things that you have always been intended to do and be. Yeah. You know, I got a message late in the night, and it was a message, and the message was, I wish I was as enlightened at the age of my daughter. And at first I didn't understand. I didn't absorb it like I did later as I processed that whole thought. And so what came to me later was we are always and have always been enlightened, but mostly we're not aware of it. We're not. I knew I was, but I didn't know what it was. So I wasn't aware. I was aware, but I didn't know what to do with it. I didn't know. I tried to figure out how to use it in my day to day, but I didn't know. And I wasn't what I felt around people who were aware. So very, there was really just minimal opportunity to find guidance. And so I sit here contemplating that my days and seeing what is happening in my days. Things are happening, people are coming into play in my life, and they're like, hands are out. I'm finding the more I try to help, the more help comes to me. The more I try to help and heal others, the more I'm helping and healing my own self. So it's this flow. Once you get into the stream, what I consider life, where you're not resisting, you're going with the flow, everything opens up to you. It becomes less of a battle and more just being. I did a little video the other morning, and I just sent it out yesterday, and I got feedback. And I'm finding, and I've been told, and I've been kind of guided there also, is that sometimes people will hear words and they interpret the words through what they are going through. And so it may not be the same message that I'm sending out. But for all those who might be listening or are actually listening, I am just truly expressing my own thoughts and my own journey in hopes that something might be of help to, if it's just one person. Because I consider myself a farmer here in this world where I'm planting seeds. And I'm hoping to plant many seeds in that the outcome comes that maybe 1, 2 of the seeds sprout life. There's a verse in the book that I used to hold on to a lot. In the verse, I can't tell you what book it came out of in the book, but it was to have faith of a mustard seed. One of the tiniest seeds in the plant world. But yet, when it goes to seed, the plant goes to seed, there is an overabundance of seeds from one seed. And when you look at it, that is truly the way to be, is to plant one seed and watch it flourish, watch it grow, watch it come to fruition, watch it, and then watch what happens afterwards. You may not ever see it, but it doesn't matter. It's just that you're planting seed on this road of life that we're on. And the more we travel, the more seeds we should be planting, positive. So I am creating me. What I see now through my physical eyes are just setting in motion what I see inside of me. So my eyes capture certain movements, certain moments that I look out in nature on my walks, and I capture them through my eyes in my little device. But then I process them in my mind's eye, and through the device, I find how I really see what I see, and I fine-tune it. And it almost becomes something different as I find that I am, because if you see me from the outside through your physical eyes, you will only see just a man. And a man who's missing a large portion of his body. But there's something more inside that you will visually not be able to see, as if I looked at you in the physical. But how awesome would it be to be able to feel the vibration and understand the vibration of another soul? And most can. It's just becoming in tune with who you are. So imagine seeing what you can't physically see. Close your eyes again. Put a beautiful thought in your head and see that thought. Yeah. You see it. Now visualize what it is you want in your life. Now believe it. I am creating me as you should create you. What do you see when your eyes are closed? What do you see? What is it that you're seeking? Is it the things? Or are you seeking love in all that it brings? Joy, happiness. Peace, and harmony. That's what I'm seeking. And that's where I'm going after. I'm doing things as I'm seeking out love, joy. And I'm going to be a help to others. And hopefully there will be some that I'll have a positive effect on. I say hopefully, I already know that's the wrong choice. I am helping others. I am creating me. And I'm going, in this process of creating me, I'm creating a beautiful soul. I have much to do. I have still much to do. This process takes time. But I am much further down this than I was a couple of years ago. So that it doesn't happen overnight. Those that are like, it's not happening fast enough. Believe me, I am a man, I'm an Aries, very impatient. I want it yesterday, and I'm learning. I'm relearning. I am changing me. Because I am creating me. Love with me. Most of my life, I chased love until I had it corralled. And it has never worked. It's been just recent where I have learned to curb that. And now I know what's coming. But it's not coming when I want it. It'll come to me when it is the right time, as it has. And so now I surrender to this. And I just stay focused on me. Walking down this road of my life, creating me into who I've always been intended to be, as you should. And the more we do this, the more love, the more the right things come towards us, the more we are going to be presented with what is to be in our lives. And there won't be a struggle for it. It'll just be perfect. People will see this change in you when you surrender to this journey, and they will say many times, what is up with you? What is going on? I notice this change. I see this look. This is what you will be told. But you'll know it beforehand because you'll feel the difference in you. As I'm looking at the clock here on this device, time has flown by. I actually didn't know what I was going to really say. As always, there's something. So if any of this resonates, you can find me on Facebook, Nicholas Gallardo. Facebook, Twin Flame Journey. For those of you that are on it or feel like you're on it only, it's a group that are going through a different connection. So it's a place in which I offer, if you want, to ask questions and others can give advice from their perspective on their journey. It's there. Instagram, The Power of Love Heals. Then also on YouTube, I have where you'll see this, the videos. I have videos where Tana Newberry and myself will go out and capture moments, they are cinematic little videos, little clips. She's very awesome. And then I do these little morning talks. So if any of these that I'm doing, that we are doing, you find that it resonates with you, get on to the YouTube channel that I have, Power of Love Heals on YouTube, the channel, and like and subscribe. Trying to build a community. Be well. Be love. Always. And until next time, stay awesome.